Hey guys, welcome to Turn Heal. Luck here. Welcome to a love story. So this is going to be a general love story. We'll see what comes out. Figure out if it's your story or not. All right? All right, let's go. So what is the overall theme of this love story? What is the overall theme for this love story? Oh my gosh. Love yourself. It's a story of self-love. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh man. Okay. We have love yourself. We have reassess. Trust the divine plan. Face the adversities. And refine your attention. Okay. I'm getting this energy of a distraction, okay? Love is kind of serving as a distraction for somebody right now, okay? There's a need to have more faith about whatever this love situation is. I feel like someone is triggered by this connection. And it's kind of taking up a lot of mental space for them. All right. And it's to the point where it's not really healthy is what I'm getting here. All right. With this trust in a divine plan thing, if things aren't working out the way you quite want them to, it will work out. It is coming to fruition. It will be a happy ending. I feel like this is the key. Of course, right? This is the key to actually unlocking and unlocking this blossoming love. The self-love is like, that's what gets the ball rolling on a divine. Divine is waiting for more of a healthy space for both parties. There might be a level of codependency here, all right? There's a need to face that, all right? Okay. Let's see who wants to say what. I wish I could take back my words. Okay. I replay our conversations over and over. This connection is like, it's really a distraction for someone where they need to be working on themselves. Of course, this could be you or the other person. They can feel this way about you. But see, somebody's carrying so much regret. And they might actually be beating themselves up about this situation. Either way, they need to switch gears because it's not helping the divine plan, okay? It's not working in alignment for this connection to actually work out. If it's supposed to, I do see, it does look like this is supposed to come together though. So somebody feels like they made some mistakes. We have, I was in love with you. Oh my gosh. This feels like someone who realized that they dropped the ball on a connection. They're feeling a lot of regret about it. I almost want to put this in the middle here. They're feeling a lot of regret about it. And they have to face why they kind of either sabotage the situation. It's like they did or said something and it's just like, why did I do that? That was so silly. But it's because of a program that, look, I lost myself for a little while with Face the Adversities. It's something that they typically do. It's a program that they have going on within them. Oops, sorry. It's a program that they have going on within them where they, it's like they play a specific game, all right? But in this case, it backfired on them. And it made them question, why do they play that game in the first place? They're going over in their mind, how could I have done that differently? How could I have handled this situation better? I think they're realizing some deeper truths about themselves. Like this has to do with the lack of self-love, for example. Look at that. Yeah, look at all that regret. I wish I treated you better. This person, this is a love story about someone who's very sorry. They were in love. They're very sorry. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And they sabotaged the connection, and they're really beating themselves up about it. They're learning some hard truths about who they are and how they've been, okay? Not just towards you, but in general, okay? So this is like, this situation, I know I crossed the line with you. Yeah, okay. Yep, it's a theme here. This is definitely someone who played a game and ended up losing. But they're used to winning by playing that game. But when it came to you, or vice versa, you could be the one that was playing the game. But when it came to you, they realized the error of their ways. And like I said, not just with you, just in general, they realized, oh my gosh, I should not be moving like this, you know, with people's hearts. Like, this is crazy. With this connection was real. It was different for them. It was unique. And they treated it as if it was like they treated everyone else. And they know that they went wrong with that. So now they're trying to work out a game plan. But first they know they have to work on whatever it is that made them become this way anyway in the first place. All right. What else is going on with this story? So we have the Knight of Swords coming through. Let's push this up. Knight of Swords coming through. Queen of Wands coming through. And the Three of Pentacles. They don't have all the tools yet, all right, to pull it off. With the Knight of Swords coming through, it's like they're not taking action, okay? With the Queen of Wands, I don't feel like they have the juice to do it, to be honest. With the Three of Pentacles, I'm getting, they're trying to build it up. Build up the courage, build up the strength to reassess and face their adversities and then be this person that they need to be, okay? Right now, they're just kind of wallowing in this regret energy. Just kind of obsessing over how they messed up and why they couldn't get it right. And it's like, what if I pressed the combination X and O and whatever, and B and A, whatever. Clearly, I don't play video games. But yeah, they're like, what if I could have done it some other combination? I feel like that's where they're getting stuck at. They're really cerebral, okay? This person is very cerebral, and they're more of a strategic mind. So I feel like they're trying to figure out, like, what was the best combination? When they did that, what was the best move? It's like they move like they're playing chess. That's how they move when it comes to love. They treat it like a game, and rather than just being authentic. And the problem with this is that they realized that they made the wrong move and they lost the game, okay, the chess match. And they're just trying to figure out how to be better at it as opposed to let me be more authentic. Like, that's what I feel. They realize that there's something that they need to work on their game. Okay? And not saying that the game necessarily, I don't think the game that they're trying to play with you is a bad one. I don't think it's one to get over, but I do get this energy of them wanting to win. All right. They want to win their prize. Okay. So take that how you want. They look at you as a prize. They're like, okay, this shadow work, these traits that I have are making me bad at this game and conquering and winning this person's heart. Okay. So I have to work on the things that they're trying to strategize by replaying these conversations, by trying to work it out in their mind, every conversation that you guys had, how they should have responded so that they can up their game. It's just, okay. All right. They're going about it the wrong way. You have the Justice card coming out. They understand that it served them right. Okay. See, the thing is about this person, I mean, see, back to this Ace of Swords here, they're carrying this level of inauthentic behavior. I feel like they love you, right? But they don't understand that they have to be authentic, is what I feel. It's crazy. They haven't understood that part yet. Okay, what am I doing here? And, oh man, whatever. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's like they love you. They're just going about it the wrong way is what I feel like. And now I can't stop fucking with this. Oh my God. Yeah, so they can't let it go, just like I can't let this shit go right now. This is just gonna be a tilted freaking mess here, huh? That's what you wanna be? You wanna be a tilted mess? Fucking asshole. Alright. So I'm still trying to get used to this thing. Anyway, so how they're going about it is the wrong way, and that's gonna be a lot of bit of a lesson for them because they know they did wrong. They just don't know how to fix it, and how they're going about fixing it. They're going about it in a way that they're used to fixing it, which is, oh, that just means I have to tighten up my game because I didn't win this person. And it's like, no, that just means that you have to be authentic. And I don't know when that's going to click or if it's going to click. They're just used to being deceptive. They're used to playing a game. The being open and honest hasn't really sunk in yet. The concept of being open and honest and vulnerable in love, it hasn't really, they don't understand that concept. Okay? I feel like they walk around in this world and they believe that everyone is playing a game. So they're just like, you're playing a game with me and you just played it better. That's how they're looking at it. Oh my God. Anyway, so the Ten of Swords coming out here. Once they have this aha moment, because they might try again and then, just play themselves again, literally, because I don't feel like you're playing a game with them. You're not playing a game with them, okay, or vice versa, But whoever they're going after, that person isn't playing a game with them. So if they go and try to play the game better this time, they're going to end up just playing a game against themselves. Anyway, that's going to lead to this Ten of Swords where they're actually going to get it. So I don't know how many rounds of games you guys have to play before they get it. Open communication might help here, though, is what I want to say. All right. Why is the Ace of Swords here? So you have this Nine of Wands coming out in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. Let me pull one more. Why is that Nine of Wands there? Oh, gosh, with this Ten of Swords coming out. Yeah. It's really a struggle for them to change how they've been operating in love, okay? I mean, we're all adults here. We've been moving in this world in a specific way. We all have our coping mechanisms, and it's hard to change those. So it's feeling like this person, they've learned pretty early that whatever this is, because obviously if they're moving like this, it's because it works, right? It's been working for them. It's been successful for them to play this game. Now they felt like they met their match. Oh, look at these game references. Hey, okay, bars. So they feel like they met their match and it's putting them back. They're going back with their tail in between their legs and trying to sharpen up their game. Not realizing that they're playing against someone that's their match, literally. But they're playing against someone that's their match who could beat them because that person isn't playing the game. It's one of those love conquer all situations, right? It's like if you're being authentic in a situation, in this case, the person being authentic in a situation is the one who's winning. Because they're just being honest. And back to that open communication, all right? Anyway, this person's is really having a hard time they're not even understanding it because they don't think it's actually a play. They don't think being authentic is a play in this game. They're like, no, that's not, obviously nobody's playing that game. So it's funny because this person is like, there's definitely a misunderstanding here. Because it doesn't matter how authentic somebody was showing up. This person took it like, oh, good one. Ah, I see what you did there. And it's like, dude, nobody's playing a game. This person's just being real. So this person's literally playing a game by themselves. And that's just wild. Okay. Let's see. What's next? They're like patting your ass like, good game, man. Good game, bro. And they're like, you're just like, what game we played? What happened? They're like, you playing. All right, cut out the act. That was a good game. I like the role you played. I like the character. I like when you did that. I liked when you said you loved me. You know, I really felt that. It's so genuine. It was genuine, a-hole. You know, so it's that type of energy, okay? Where they really feel like they're playing a match with someone. Someone's not playing with them. Okay. And I want to say literally, they're not playing with them, right? I'm also getting this energy of 2 layers, okay? Layers of meanings happening here. I don't know if somebody's saying one thing and meaning the other, or if somebody talks and it's a double message. I'm getting that. Somebody might see that might be a part of their game as far as the communication. They'll say something and then it's just like they really mean something else. It's one of those moments like, man, I just really love green plants. Chlorophyll is so beautiful. It's so healthy. I just love it around me all day, every day. I just want to kiss it. And then you're just like, are we still talking about plants and chlorophyll? Like, what the hell's happening here? You know, it's that. It's like, I feel like this person, that's a part of their game. They like to subtly tell you things like, without saying I was in love with you, they'll find ways to kind of let you know. They might speak in metaphors, is what I'm getting here. Oh, but it's subtle enough for them to think like, for you to be like, okay, I think that was for me. You can easily overlook it, okay? So that's something about them. That's one of their games. Wow, okay. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands coming out here. Why is that 10 of Wands coming out in reverse? Oh, there we go. Look at that, 2 of Cups. So that's a moment. That's a moment there. I feel like they still have yet to completely understand the connection because they're still looking at it as a game and they're just like, oh, I met my match. This is fun. Let's continue this game. And they're intrigued by that instead of realizing like they're actually dealing with someone who's for real, a for real match. Okay, with that 2 of Cups coming out. This person's a for real, or you're a for real match for them. And when they realize that, that's going to be a weird aha moment for them. Like, what the F is wrong with me? What the hell? Okay, we have the Strength card. They're realizing the strength of the bond. Where they might think that you're doing things to try and woo them or try to lure them in. And they're going to realize, oh, you weren't doing anything to try to lure me in. I'm just being lured in because I'm just this drawn to you because the bond is this strong. Like, I just have these feelings naturally, organically. And that part is really, that's going to freak them out. It's going to make them think like, whoa, what the hell? How did I miss that? 10 of Wands coming through. And then it's just like 8 of Pentacles. Where do I start? Okay. Now the whole game changed. I thought I was playing chess. I thought I was really good at playing chess. And now I'm realizing that there are totally new rules that apply to this game. There's a hidden game underneath this that I didn't know I didn't know existed. I didn't know that you can play this game by being real. I didn't know you could play this game by being authentic and you can win. So now that they're realizing that, now it's like, how do I learn that? This is someone who has a tough time being vulnerable. So that, I mean, to have that blockage in their heart space in regards to being vulnerable and open, and to realize that, you know, so late in the game, it's gonna be a bit overwhelming for them. Okay, they're gonna realize how lost they were, and it's just gonna be a bit disorienting for them. All right, let's see what the romance angels have to say about this connection. Okay. Ooh. All right, baby. So this person is going to realize, as I mentioned earlier, some deeper truths that they're going to have to face the adversities coming through. They're going to learn some deeper truths about, let's say, how they were raised. Okay. It's certain lessons that they learned about love really early in the game. And they thought that everybody played this. It's like when you're raised with, let's say your family does this one tradition and you think everyone does that, you know? Or if it's some like really weird habit and you think that's what everyone does. And you realize, oh, that's just my family. Okay. And they're going to have that moment, realizing how their upbringing affected how blocked off they were in love. Okay, the learned behavior that they picked up in regards to communicating their emotions, in regards to how they express love. Their love might have been more transactional, okay? Definitely more strategic. But I'm getting transactional here. Like, there might have been a background that they came from where it was like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours type of thing. Or it was like it was heavy manipulation. Anyway, we have healing family issues. This is what it comes down to. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, okay? So this moment when they realize that it starts off with this one epiphany of, oh, I lost the game. And then it leads to, well, I need to be better at this game so I can win this person's heart. And then it leads to, wait, this wasn't a game? They were just being real with me? Which leads to, oh my gosh, this is a real Two of Cups? I didn't know this exists? Which leads to, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why couldn't I see this before? Which leads to, oh shit, I got a lot of issues I gotta work on. Which leads to making the effort and honoring their emotions. Realizing that they didn't have emotions because they were getting seduced. Realizing they didn't have emotions because this person was playing games with them. Realizing that they had emotions because it was a real Two of Cups. That they met a soulmate. And that's what a soulmate feels like. Okay, so this person's realizing what a soulmate feels like here. They're going to have to put in effort to, it's a lot of effort to learn how to be vulnerable. This is like rewiring how they've been moving in the world for a really long time. So that's going to take a while, to say the least, okay? I'm going to choose, I'm going to pull from the Rebel deck. Let's see what asshole advice needs to come through. Okay, you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. This person, it might actually open up a spiritual awakening for this person. All right. So, yeah, they're going to learn. It's definitely some shadow work that happens, and it might trigger a spiritual awakening within them. It might cause a bit of an identity shift within them, because all that they thought they knew about the game, they thought that they were right. They thought they mastered it. They thought they played it well. And now they're realizing a new reality. And they're realizing why their reality existed in the first place, okay? What truth it was based on. It's going to cause this shift in who they think they were and why they've been this person. Realizing that a lot of who they've been was learned behavior, and it wasn't really them to begin with. So these are really deeper, darker truths that they have to get into. But it was all triggered from this love, from this connection. All right. All right. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, this is definitely a soulmate of sorts. Oh, hey. All right now, cards. All right, yeah. So we have you're being shady and stop fucking whining. What's on the back of you're being shady? Okay, watch out, shit can get ugly. And we have stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Yeah, so someone, as I mentioned earlier, they are stuck, right? They keep going over this over and over in their mind, wallowing in the self-pity. How did I mess this up? How do I get better? And the thing is, stop fucking whining is how you get better, and start doing it, okay? Don't allow this, if this is you, don't allow this to bring you down and make you feel like, oh my gosh, because I do feel like this heaviness that comes about. I feel this heaviness that comes about when someone realizes like, oh, I have some baggage I need to work through that's really kind of deep and dark, and that affected this love. Don't be too hard on yourself about that, okay? We have love coming out. Get some, give some, it'll cheer your ass up. I feel like you need to learn, even though you came to an understanding, a realization of your own baggage. We all have baggage, okay? And that's fine, okay? But the fact that you're actually about to, well, I don't know if you're about to work towards it, but you're being led to, that's what makes a difference, okay? That's what makes the difference between, you know, the real ones and the fake ones, the boss motherfuckers and the non-boss ones. You feel me? All right. So you need to learn that even though you have this baggage, you're still lovable. Okay. You are loved. And just work through it. That's it. All right. You can change your world. All right. But it is some guilt and shame about how shady they've been. But now you know better. Do better. Change it. Fix it. Okay? All right. Should I pull from the animal deck? Where's the animal deck at? Yep, it's right there. Oh, fucking A. Okay. Let's see, the animal deck. Yeah. So this person needs to be on a break. For some of you guys, I mean, this can be a divine counterpart. And this could be you guys can be in separation, but we do have brown bear spirit. This person needs to take time out for themselves. So if they're going to radio silent is what I'm hearing, radio silent, they need to take time out, because obviously we just spelled out everything that they're experiencing. They didn't realize this love, they didn't think it was going to have this whole domino effect that unraveled their entire life. And that's what's happening, okay? This emotion, it unraveled everything. They just kept pulling at this string. And as they kept pulling and as they kept digging and trying to figure out what was going on, it just started pulling more and more until their whole life fell apart, okay? Their whole reality fell apart. Their identity fell apart, okay? So this person, that's a lot, okay? They're going through a lot, especially if it wasn't searched for. It's one thing if you have these spiritual awakenings because you're seeking, right? Because you taking hallucinogenics so you can have a spiritual trip or whatever. Or if you start meditating and you're trying to find the truth. And you're more prepared for things to happen, or you're more prepared for spirit to reveal itself. But when you're just chasing tail, okay, which is what I feel like this person was doing. They were just trying to chase some ass. And they just stumbled up upon a spiritual awakening. It's like, holy shit. You know, so it threw them off. It hits different when you're not looking for that level of awakening. All right. But either way, this person, they were in love or they are in love. They do need to take time out. So right now, love is on a back burner because they just need to work on themselves at this point. They need to work on self-love and figuring out who they are right now. But they do carry a level of loyalty to you. I feel like they're forever grateful for the spiritual lesson because you were the one who opened them up, okay? With that third eye, look at that gem there. They're forever, you opened up their eyes to a lot. They're seeing the world differently. They feel like this love has made them better. Okay, even though they're not better yet, they see what the trajectory is, and it's something that they haven't experienced with anyone else. So they're always looking at you as a gem in their life, as a blessing in their life. Okay, even if they have to take time out to work out, you know, the logistics. They have to work out, you know, all the mess that occurred because of it. They know that it's for the better, and they're very grateful for it, okay? And I'm getting a fierce loyalty and protective energy towards you, or towards this bond because of it, okay? So even if there isn't a reconciliation or whatever the case is, I do feel like there's always going to be this level of it's just a special thing, you know. It'll always be a special. You'll always have a special place for them in their hearts, type of thing. Okay. Oh, this was cute. All right. Well, let me know what you guys think. This was pretty awesome. I like this. I might do more of these. All right. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much. Until we meet again. Peace.